And I'm really excited about Community Learning Day because I feel like it's something really unique that Babson does, and it's an opportunity for us to get outside of our day jobs and outside of our really serious stuff that we're doing and do something fun. So I just want to let you know my ultimate objective is for this to be fun. I love movies. I love movies. Since I was able to sort of activate my brain, I was memorizing lines of films, and I love thinking about movies and talking about movies and watching movies. And this is a presentation on my harebrained scheme of trying to make a movie. And so I'm going to go out on a limb and venture and bet money that all of you have seen at least one movie in your life. And as a result of that, you are an expert in filmmaking and you have opinions about things you've seen in films or things you like or don't like. So please, please, please make this interactive. Anytime I sit through anything and it's interactive, I'm much more activated and energized than when it's like one person just blah, blah, blah. So please interrupt, engage with what you're going to see. And then the other objective, beyond the fun objective, sort of a secondary objective is, I came to Babson as an MBA. I finished a year ago. I knew the school had a reputation for entrepreneurship. I had a very, very tiny, very tight little notion of what entrepreneurship was, and it was not positive. And so I came here sort of to keep my head down and get my MBA and just thought entrepreneurship was a bunch of hooey. And then in the process of going through the MBA and reflecting back on my experience trying to make a movie, realized, hey, wait a second, this entrepreneurial thought and action stuff is actually kind of cool. It's kind of intuitive, and it applies to far more than just business and Babson and venture creation. So my secondary objective is hopefully you'll see something today that maybe inspires you to think about something in your personal life, a hobby, something where you can apply entrepreneurial thought and action that's not just about what you do in your career. So just a quick overview. Every single film, certainly every film you've seen, has 4 parts. The screenwriting, pre-production, which is basically getting set up to shoot, the shooting, and then the editing phase. And some of these are bolded because, in fact, every film gets made 3 times. The script is one concept. It's the architecture or the skeleton for a film, the writer's idea. Once they're on the set shooting, for a variety of reasons, obstacles, cast opinion, director opinion, producer opinion, it will change. And then in the editing room, because of the ability to cut and splice and dice and rearrange, what you see on the final product, the 3rd film, is totally unlike the script and totally unlike the shoot, which I think is kind of cool. So one morning in July of 2003, I woke up and I decided I wanted to write a screenplay. So this is the interactive part. What do you think the first thing was that I did?
Google. Buy screenwriting software.
Anything else?
Think of an idea.
Sorry?
Think of an idea.
Anything else? Okay. Big reveal. I went to the library and I took out this sleeper hit from 1992, Screenwriting Tricks of the Trade. One of the key rules of entrepreneurial thought and action, pay only what you can afford or what you want. And at the point when I woke up in July 2003, my affordable loss was $0. So, I was paying taxes, but other than that, I took out this book. And then this is where I want to get into the first part of the filmmaking process, screenwriting. So can I have 2 volunteers? And before we do this, I'll tell you what I want you to do so you can decide whether or not you're up for it. I would like to demonstrate the architecture of conversation. So what I need is 2 people who are willing to get up in front and as authentically and naturally as possible, but at loud volume so everyone can hear, have a conversation for like a minute or so, maybe less, like 30 seconds. And then what I want to do is be able to look at what is the architecture of the way that people actually talk. So will 2 people please come up and do this for me? This is entrepreneurial thought and action, so it could be total failure.